Hi, my name's Emma Carlisle. I'm the illustrator and author of Time Runs Like a River. Time Runs Like a River is a book about change, and you might spot change in the changing of the seasons, but also change can happen to you too, like your hair getting longer or your fingernails growing, or perhaps you getting a little bit taller. Throughout the book, we see time being compared to a river, the way it moves and changes. Rivers and lakes form over many, many years, like this one. Lakes like this are fed by springs and water flowing from seas and rivers. Over time, much like you, they have grown. Why don't you try writing down the words that you can think of to describe a river, pond or lake, and then use these words to write a poem. Today we're going to do a nature scavenger hunt. So we're going to go for a little walk and see what we can find, like a pine cone, or a leaf, or a feather, or a twig. So come with me, let's go find some things. So the first thing on our list is a pine cone, like this one. You might find them under trees in a forested area. Another thing on our list are some leaves. I've got 2 of them here. A fallen twig is on our list, like this one right here. A lovely smooth pebble. Here at Kew Gardens there's so many geese and birds around, and I'm really lucky to have found this feather to add to my scavenger collection. So here are some of the bits we found on our scavenger hunt. The pine cone, the smooth rock, the leaves, the feather and the twig. All of these things we found in June, so perhaps if you're doing this scavenger hunt at a different time of the year, you might find slightly different things out in nature. Perhaps the leaves will be a different colour. This activity is great to do all year round and see the changes in the things you can find. Another activity you might like to try if you go on a walk in nature or your local park is collecting leaves, which we can turn into art. These leaves that we found on our scavenger hunt earlier could be the tail of a fish. I found these leaves on the floor. These could become a fox's tail, and this leaf already looks like a hedgehog. I love finding rocks when I'm out and about, but each rock will tell a story. So a rock which is a bit more jagged, like this one, hasn't had as much time in the water where it'll erode and roll down into something smoother, like this one. And eventually this pebble will turn into this one. And eventually this pebble will turn into grains of sand, and that all shows the passing of time.